our first questions from Gabriel Gonzalez. Your line is open.
Hey, Jan.
Hey, hey.
In February, you go out there, you knock out Corey Anderson, you're calling out John Jones inside the cage. It looked like the fight was going to happen. Personally, when did you know the John Jones fight is just not meant to be?
6 weeks ago, you know, when they send me email with Dominick, fight against Dominick for the title. So 6 weeks ago, I knew that I'm gonna be. I always knew that I'm gonna be next. That my next fight will be for the belt, but that Dominick, that I knew 6 weeks ago.
I'm sure you're getting this question a lot, but the talk about, you win the title, but people are going to say you did not beat John Jones to win the belt. I mean, what is your response to that? Because obviously you're up there and you're fighting the best guys available.
You know, I'm gonna be happy that I'm champion, but this is not my fault. This is not this John Jones, escape from us, not we, So ask him, not us. We do with Dominick our best. We do what we can to do the best fight to watch inside octagon, and I believe that I can knock him out like Corey, and I'm gonna be next champion, and I don't care what people gonna say that it wasn't the John Jones, but. Anyway, Dominick make a really good fight against John Jones. It was a really close fight, so I don't care. I'm thinking only about belt and Dominick.
We saw recently, you released a video documentary, and the big story is you have the rope from the man that you once found. Everyone had questions about this. Can you just tell us the story of why you keep it with you?
You know why? Because when I find this guy, so I have to call for police, because he was dead. And police asked me, he say me, hey, you need to take a piece of the rope to home. And I asked him, what are you talking about? Why? For what? And he said, because this is bring you luck. And he showed me his first, rope when he go to situation like this. And I always have this with me. And I say, okay, that's weird, but I check it in internet, and this is true. People long time ago believed that when you find hangman person, you have to take the rope, and this is bring you luck. And now before the fight, I don't take the piece of rope to home, but this is still on the tree when I fight this guy. So I always go there and touch it only, And it's work really good. 90%, it's happen all the time.
Final question from me. Obviously, the Fight Island bubble is very specific. There's not too much open, and everyone's, secluded. You go out there, you win the title. How does Jan Blachowicz celebrate?
Yeah, but the swimming pool is open upstairs, and the bar also is open. So I start celebrating here and finish in Poland after 1 month, something like this.
Sounds fun. Good luck, Jan.
Thank you.
We'll take our next question from Chester Liu. Your line is open.
Jan, I'm Chester from PP Sport China. My first question is, are you surprised that this matchup was promoted to championship due to the John Jones vacant? And does that make your desire to win stronger?
I'm not surprised because John Jones don't know what to do. He go to heavyweight. He will not fight again, so nobody knows what he gonna do. So he left the belt, and I knew that my next fight will be for the title. No Jones. Next in line is Dominick and me. So not surprised.
And my next question is, do you want to fight John Jones if you still have chance?
It's I always want to fight against John Jones, but I think he don't want to fight against me. This is the problem.
Okay. My final question is, in the past 5 fights of yours, you have won 3 performances of the night. And what about this time? When you're facing the striker Dominick Reyes, do you plan to win the best performance with your submission?
I will try submit him. I will try knock him out, and if but also I'm ready for 25 minutes, for the decision. But anyway, I would like to make really good fight and finish before time. And I'm gonna looking the knockout or submission.
Okay, thank you. That's all. Good luck to you Saturday.
Thank you, appreciate it.
We'll go next to Martina Seluk. Your line is open.
Dzień dobry Janku.
O, dzień dobry.
Pozdrowienia z Polski.
Pozdrawiam, siema. Fajnie, po polsku.
Mam nadzieję, że nas za to nie zamordują, że sobie porozmawiamy po polsku. Kilka szybkich pytań.
Dawaj.
Przede wszystkim o twoje samopoczucie i o
In
walkę.
Polish, no.
Jak tam w tym Abu Zabi?
Wiesz co, bardzo dobrze, fajnie. No wiesz, odnaleźliśmy się. Na początku było ciężko. W Londynie te 2 dni w pokoju to były takie słabe, ale tutaj już na miejscu w Abu Dhabi to już z trenerem byłem w pokoju, mieliśmy, wiesz, materacyki takie małe rozłożone, więc te treningi w miarę były takie już lepsze, można było się poruszać. No i w Londynie też byliśmy zamknięci w pokoju, który nie miał, w ogóle nie można było okna otworzyć, a tutaj jest tarasik, więc wiesz, jakoś ten czas szybciej leciał, przyjemniej, no a teraz już jest fajnie, już możemy, wiesz, się normalnie poruszać. Ja też się przygotowałem na to, no bo wiedziałem, że tak to wygląda, więc się mentalnie nastawiłem na taką, a nie inną sytuację i co, no i przetrwałem w miarę okej.
W Londynie trzymali was 2 dni, jakby 2 doby w pokoju zamkniętych. W Abu Zabi to samo, czy już krótsza kwarantanna?
Nie, tak samo 2 dni tu i 2 dni tutaj.
Okej. Zapytałam też o wagę, być może nie usłyszałeś, jak tam waga?
A, waga jak tam? Nie, normalnie, wszystko jak wiesz, nic się złego nie dzieje, jest tak jak zawsze. Jeszcze jakieś, nie wiem, 3 kilo jak rano na czczo jestem, więc spokojnie, bez problemu w piątek to zrobię.
Jak udaje się przestawić na inne godziny funkcjonowania? Bo widzimy w twoich social mediach, że sporo czasu poświęcasz na to, żeby wstawać coraz wcześniej, rozgrzewać się, funkcjonować. Jak ci to
No tak naprawdę już w Londynie to zacząłem robić, wiesz, że wstawałem wcześniej, żeby łapać tą godzinę walki mniej więcej. No nie jest to jakieś trudne, no bo to nie jest jakieś duże przesunięcie czasu. Po prostu muszę wcześniej troszeczkę wstać, tak? I to jest ta jedyna różnica. Ale jest okej, tak? Dzisiaj zrobiliśmy ostatnio taką zadaniówkę i naprawdę fajnie się czułem, więc ten czas łapię, ten ranny czas łapię dość dobrze. Przestawienie się na przykład w takim Vegas jest dużo trudniejsze niż tutaj.
Przed tobą na Virtual Dayu praktycznie na samym początku był Dominick Reyes, który poskarżył się, że trochę mu to przestawienie się na nowy czas funkcjonowania rozbijają obowiązki medialne. Jak to jest w twoim przypadku?
Co, no nie wiem, no tak sobie to jakoś dopasowałem, że jest, mówię, no dla mnie to przesunięcie czasu nie jest jakieś ogromne, tak, bo to jest, mówię, to muszę tylko wstać po prostu o 4 rano i tyle, to nie jest jakieś, nie wiem, wyzwanie wielkie, tak, no i o 4 rano chyba polskiego czasu naszego tutaj będę walczył między 6 a 7 rano, więc to nie jest jakaś tragedia dla mnie. Mówię, po prostu idę 2 godzinki wcześniej spać i 2 godzinki wcześniej wstaję. Normalnie jak jestem, wiesz, w Polsce to wstaję o 7:30, już jestem na nogach, więc jak wstanę o 6, to się nic nie stanie. No i mówię, czuję się dobrze.
Zauważyłeś, że UFC dosyć sporo czasu i swojej powierzchni reklamowej w social mediach poświęca na to, żeby promować twoją walkę i przypominać, kim jesteś, co zrobiłeś, jakie walki, nokauty i efektowne skończenia ci towarzyszyły, bo widzę, że tak naprawdę jeśli nie na równi, to być może nawet mocniej trochę niż Dominicka Reyesa cię promują.
Wiesz co, no fajnie, bardzo mi miło z tego powodu, ale mówię, no raczej od tych takich, wiesz, internetów troszeczkę uciekam teraz. Ale widzę, no ten telefon pika cały czas, więc widzę, że tam się dzieje, całkowicie się od tego odciąć nie mogę. No i fajnie, no jest miło, no czyli gdzieś tam cały czas na mnie, wiesz, wierzą i stawiają. Także to jest też fajna sprawa.
I ostatnie pytanie ode mnie. Ty masz takie szczęście, że często spotykasz gdzieś tam swoich przeciwników wcześniej w tygodniu, podczas Fight Weeku. Czy z Dominikiem Reyesem też gdzieś się tam przecięliście?
Nie, jeszcze nie. Jutro się przetniemy pierwszy raz na, wiesz, takim face-offie pierwszym.
Jasne. Pięknie ci dziękuję i oczywiście cała Polska za tobą trzyma.
Dziękuję bardzo, hej.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll take our next question from Augusto Niezgay. Your line is open.
Hey Jan, how are you?
Good, and how are you?
Fine, thank you. Jan, you have a lot of experience, but this is a particular fight week, and a lot of things might be new for you. So, in your opinion, does all the things like the quarantine, the fact that you have to stay in your rooms and inside the hotel, make it easier to be focused on the fight, or it makes it harder?
You know, it's maybe not harder and not easier, you know, different. But I set my mind on that because I knew area that's gonna be look like this, so I was prepared for that, and it's okay, you know. But right now we can, you know, you can walk wherever we want to walk in this area, so it's okay right now.
And what about this Fight Island? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. I was here a couple years ago in Abu Dhabi, so I enjoy it, and now I'm back for my fight for the title. So it's a nice fight week for me. Yeah, I enjoy it. Nice time.
Oh, okay, and how are you dealing with the time difference and the fact that you will be fighting in an unusual time schedule?
Yeah, but you know, between Abu Dhabi and Poland it's just 2 hours difference, so I have to wake up a little bit earlier, and it's, you know, just 2 hours. I wake up 2 hours earlier than in Poland, so it's nothing harder. You know, when I fight in Vegas or in Brazil, it was much harder to catch the climate. Here it's easy.
Okay, and what about the weather? Because I heard that it's really hot in there.
Yes, that's why I stay in the hotel all the time. I go outside only for the, you know, 10 minutes to catch some sun and back to hotel and sit in my room and, you know, and walk to see the hotel, because hotel is really nice, big. We've got a game room over here, so it's you can find something to do over here.
Okay, and Jan, last time we spoke a few weeks ago, I asked you about what would you eat to have Polish power, and you told me that you would wait to see the food in Abu Dhabi. So, did you find potatoes, beef, and pork chops? Are we going to see the Polish power on this weekend?
I find everything but no pork chops. But I find food to have a Polish power here. It's great food, really great food they've got here, you know. So I will show the legendary Polish power. I promise you.
Okay, thank you very much, Jan, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Jan. You're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
And our first question will go to Gabriel Gonzalez with Capeside Press.
There, Dominick Cruz, just to mess with you a bit. Did you bring in anyone to emulate Jan in camp, or did you keep it all in house for this one?
Oh yeah, I brought in my buddy Nick Rourke. You could see what he looks like on my Instagram. Pretty much moves and looks almost exactly like Jan. So that was pretty cool. Got to punch Jan a bunch of times before the fight.
We know you can only bring, essential team with you to Fight Island. Obviously, this is a big fight. Winning the belt would be a big moment. If you could pick just one person, not in your corner and anything, to be there, who would it be and why?
It's easy, man. My mom and dad, because they're my mom and dad, and I love them.
I get you. Does it benefit you to be in the larger cage as opposed to being at the Apex in Vegas where they would have had you in the smaller one?
Absolutely. The larger cage is what I normally fight in. I've never fought in the smaller cage, and my fighting style is movement based, so to restrict me 5 feet all the way around would definitely affect my fighting style.
We know that the fight between Thiago Santos and Glover Teixeira keeps getting pushed back a bit. If you were to come out of this one, feeling pretty good, would you want to wait, or would you want, maybe a quick turnaround and they just give you one of those guys automatically?
We'll see what happens after this fight. I'm worried about this fight, and that's all I can worry about right now. After the fight, we could talk about whatever needs to be talked about, but yeah, we'll see.
Last one, I've got a very important question. If you win the belt, do they have to redo your Toyo Tires commercial?
Yes, absolutely. But this time I get picked.
What was your reaction the first time, you read that, they gave it to you, and they're like, hey, you're going to be there, and this lady's going to pick Forrest Griffin instead of you and Pettis?
I was like, hey, man, it is what it is. He's a legend, and he's obviously more pickable, so it's all good.
Hey, thanks, Dominick.
All right. I'm going. Okay, so we have 3 questions. First question is, you know, when you're out here on Fight Island and you're on this event as a co-main, and it's the biggest fight of your life, how excited are you for this moment, and what are you looking forward to most about the night?
I'm extremely excited about this moment. It's like you said, it's the biggest fight of my life. It's an opportunity to be cemented forever as, you know, world light heavyweight champion. At this moment in time, I'll be the best light heavyweight in the world, and nobody could ever take that away from me. And it's something that I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
So you have the fight obviously with John, and you know we know how you felt about the match and how it went. So when you kind of come off of that fight, do you have extra motivation going into this one, correct?
Yes, absolutely. I have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder from that fight. I feel like this is my first title defense in a lot of aspects. So this is just righting the wrong and me earning my just taking my crown.
When you have an opportunity like this, obviously the next fight is the most important fight, but this opportunity is, like you said, cementing, you know, your place in history and also starting your reign as the next guy to be the light heavyweight GOAT, right? Is that how you kind of view it?
Well, yeah, I mean, my goal is to be champ for the rest of my career and retire on top. I mean, that's everybody's dream. So I'm able to. I'm right here. I'm facing down history and my destiny. So it's up to me to define my legacy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take our next question from Pablo Santamaria.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How's been your experience on Fight Island until this moment?
It's been a good experience. It's been new, different. Some place I never thought I would be out here on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi, but I mean the hospitality is amazing and I'm being treated right. So
the time change, how it's been that difficult or what?
Not really. The only thing that makes it difficult is doing media, because I'm supposed to be sleeping right now. So, other than that, I'm fighting at 7 in the morning, so it's pretty much the same time as where I'm from, California time. So, it's not bad.
Okay. And the weight, you're close to 205 or no?
Oh, it's gonna be a tough weight cut, man. I'm stressing out about it, but we'll see what happens.
It makes difficult cutting weight on your hotel room.
It does, and that's one of the challenges. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And my last one is, what's your prediction for the fight, though?
My prediction for the fight is I'm gonna win. That's the only prediction I can give you. My hand's gonna be raised. I'm gonna be champion, and it's gonna be a whole new reign as next great champion.
Thank you very much, Dom.
Thank you.
And good luck.
All right, thank you very much, Dominic. You're all set.